Hey, good morning, everyone. How y'all doing today? Um, Happy Sunday. I see a bunch of y'all already logged in. It's wonderful to see you. Well, I don't really actually see you, but I see your names and what you're typing. So I guess that's what I mean. So let's see, who do we have here? We got Barbara, Sandy from Foothill, California. Carl from South Wales, boiling hot. How hot is it today there? I know we've been having a little bit of heat here, but I'm sure that's kind of unusual for you guys. Rivka, welcome. Yeah, Peter, Richard, welcome. I just love that we have such an international audience here. Just kind of a way to feel connected across the globe. So I'll get started in just a few minutes. So yeah, just go ahead and type in, say hi, maybe check in, say where you're checking in from. Hi, Monica. Good morning. Welcome. And also, it seems, I think that you guys are mostly regulars here, but if anybody is new, we do accept donations, and just those donations go to help support giving scholarships to people who can't afford the regular price for some of the classes and things like that. And it goes to help support some of the teachers' work as well. So there's a link that I posted at the top of the chat, a PayPal link, and then also you can go onto the Center for Mindful Living and make a donation directly from there as well. I think that's, oh, actually, no, it's from Venmo that you would do that. Anyway, all right, so it's 9:05 my time. So, and we'll go probably till about 9:30-ish. So another 25 minutes, 30 minutes or so. But the topic I wanted to talk about today was seeing the good in others and yourself. And the reason I have been thinking about this topic is that I feel like we're so divided. At least that's my perception of it. Maybe you guys feel that as well. Perhaps the pandemic has made it worse, right? Because we just spent so much time isolating and not spending as much time with others. But it does seem to be something that's coming up more. It seems like it's really kind of taking root in a lot of our social and political discourse. And my sense is that we just tend to see others in a very one-dimensional kind of view, right? So they're just this one-dimensional being that's just full of faults. And that's not only true with people we may disagree with socially or politically, but it also can happen, with people who are close to us. It's usually a sign that we're not just separated and at war with others, but it's also a sign that we're separated and at war with ourselves. And I just wanted to kind of share a story. You probably all have similar stories as well, maybe not the details, but so I'm 23 years in recovery. And I remember when I was just starting out on that path. And I was full of shame, um, had this just great sense of unworthiness. And I remember meeting a man um, who he walked up to me and he said, "Wow, you have a light in your eyes." Um, and he said that must mean that I'm close to God. And that just stopped me at that point in my life, because I was sure that if there was such a thing as God, surely they wouldn't want anything to do with me. I mean, I felt like a disgrace. And yet there was this man here who was seeing something in me that I couldn't see in myself. You know, that despite my flaws, there was an essential goodness in me. And I think that's what that light was that he saw, was my essential goodness. And sometimes we're so covered over with our fears, anger, shame, um, that our essential goodness is hidden from the world and from ourselves. And I mean, this is especially true if you have a history of early relational trauma or abuse from your caregivers. That tends to really crop up. But I think that what this says is that oftentimes we need others to see what's right in us first in order for us to see within ourselves. And I just wanted to share a video with you that kind of exemplifies what I'm talking about here. Hang on one sec here. Now, some of you have maybe seen this video before, but even if you have, it's worthwhile just to watch it again. So here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best neighbor any of us has ever had, Fred Rogers. For giving generation upon generation of children confidence in themselves, for being their friend, for telling them again and again and again that they are special and that they have worth. It is my honor, on behalf of everyone here and on behalf of the millions of children whose mornings you have brightened with your kindness, to present you with this Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, it's a beautiful night in this neighborhood. So many people have helped me to come to this night. Some of you are here, some are far away, some are even in heaven. All of us have special ones who have loved us into being. Would you just take, along with me, 10 seconds to think of the people who have helped you become who you are? Those who have cared about you and wanted what was best for you in life. 10 seconds of silence. I'll watch the time. Whomever you've been thinking about, How pleased they must be to know the difference you feel they've made. You know, they're the kind of people television does well to offer our world. Special thanks to my family and friends and to my coworkers in public broadcasting, family communications, and this academy for encouraging me, allowing me all these years to be your neighbor. May God be with you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Isn't that just beautiful? I mean, the special people who have loved you into being. And that's kind of the focus of where I want to bring this meditation to today. So let's get started. You can find a comfortable seated position, either on a cushion or a chair, or lying down if you choose to lie down. And so for the practice today, we're just going to do a little settling in, enjoying our breath. And then we'll do some visualization and somatic awareness, just awareness of your bodily sensations. And then just a note that some people have trouble with visualization. And if that's you, don't worry. You can just focus on the feeling that the prompt evokes. Okay, so let's get started. So find a comfortable meditation posture, one that's hopefully upright, one that allows the oxygen to move in and out of your body easily. And then you can gently close your eyes or have a soft gaze on the floor in front of you. And then just maybe kind of play around with your posture a little bit. So maybe just rock a little bit forwards and backwards, a little bit to the left and the right, until you kind of find that centered, balanced posture. And now let's take a couple deep breaths together, just arriving into this moment. So breathing in deeply, filling the lungs, filling the chest. And releasing the breath slowly, feeling the body relax. And let's do a couple more like that. Just breathing in deeply, expanding. Releasing the breath and relaxing. And on your next out breath, just letting a gentle half smile form at the mouth. Letting this smile remind you that you are a friend to yourself. And as you're breathing, noticing your breath go back to just a normal, regular pace. And seeing if you might soften the forehead and the jaw. Softening the shoulders, allowing them to fall back and down. Relaxing the chest and the belly. Relaxing the hands. And now notice the body breathing. Feeling the breath move in and out of the body. Enjoying the nourishment of each breath. Settling the attention wherever the breath is easiest to feel. That might be at the nostrils, the chest, or the belly. Feeling each full cycle of breath. And just this breath. And just this breath. And if you notice the mind wanders, which inevitably it does, and just gently bring that back to the breath. And then we just do that again and again without frustration. And now moving your attention into the area of the heart. This is an area where a lot of our emotion is felt. And just feeling whatever it is that's here in the heart area right now. And now I want you to imagine that there's someone here with you, someone who's easy to love. It's a pet, a friend, child. Just imagining that being here with you. Someone it's very easy to sense their goodness. And as you imagine that being here with you, what specifically makes you aware of their sense of goodness? Is it a gleam in their eye? The way they show love to you? Their humor? Just being with this person or animal and just appreciating their goodness. And imagine yourself expressing your appreciation for them. And imagine that person receiving your appreciation. Noticing what's happening in your heart, in that heart space, as you are with this being, appreciating their goodness. And now bringing to mind a person who is in need right now, someone who is hurting. Imagine that person with you. And can you see that this person is more than their problem? They are bigger than their problem. Can you see that this person too has strengths? I'm now bringing to mind someone who you have a little difficulty with. So maybe there's some conflict or distress in the relationship. Not choosing somebody who is going to trigger you into high distress, but just a moderate amount. And then imagining that being here with you right now. See if you might be able to notice some good that's been reflected in the things that they've done. Some good in the choices that they've made. And if you feel yourself resisting, that's okay. This is just a practice. And we still get to set boundaries and say no. And don't let others harm us. But we can do it from a much different place when we see the whole being. And you can remember that just like you, this person wants to be happy too. They have that same need for belonging. And sometimes ignorance can distort and cover over the ways in which we go about finding happiness. And now imagine someone who has loved you into being. Someone who has seen your essential goodness. What is it that they saw in you? How has that person contributed to your journey in life? And just stay with this feeling for a minute. Feel it filling up your heart. Recognizing that all this person ever wants for you is to be happy. That all beings want to be happy. And now beginning to let the visualization fade. Letting the attention relax. Letting awareness fill the body. Noticing what it feels like in the body right now. And if you feel some pleasure in the body, some sensations that feel good, just stay with those for a minute. And as you reflect on the practice and what you might take from it, from the cushion and into the world today, may you serve as that special someone who loves another into being, who's able to see past the covering and see the essential goodness of another, and to reflect that back to them. And so now just taking a couple deep breaths, wiggling the fingers and toes, allowing the light to begin to creep back in to the eyes. And then when you're ready, opening your eyes and just reorienting to the room around you. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that practice or found it helpful in any way. Sometimes can be a nice reminder to reset our intentions for the day. So thank you for the lovely comments, Sandy and Carl and Eileen and Claudia. I do appreciate the feedback on that. And thank you, Amy. I wish you all a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and we will be back here every Sunday, same time, same place. And I look forward to leading you all again in the future. Be well. Take care. Bye.